Honestly, it was nice talking to someone about this stuff. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm really glad I kidnapped you.
Thank you, Ad Hoc Studio, for bringing Dispatch to players. I am a longtime fan of Telltale Games, and Ad Hoc Studio is a company brand new that has just provided us with content that even exceeds the Telltale games I've played before. And of course, it helps that they have lots of people who used to work with Telltale or different companies and are now working on these games. And Dispatch is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 game. I highly, highly recommend it to anyone who is a fan of decision-making games and visual novel style games. Now, I'm not a big fan of digital art books or digital comic books on my systems, but this game is so good that I will highly consider purchasing them.
I don't think infamous is the same as famous, but...
Oh god, your arm.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Now you may be asking, why do I want to buy a superhero game? We know we have One Punch Man, we have Invincible, we have Marvel, lots of games and animes to enjoy that have superheroes. But this is different. This is a mature story, but it's also filled with humor and relatable characters, with choices that make you want to come back and replay. You play as Robert, aka Mecha Man, who has just had to retire his suit and has now found himself in charge of a group of villains turned heroes.
All right, enough of this.
His job
Let's introduce you
is
to your team
to turn this group into an A-team. Now, whether he can do that or not, and what occurs during his time with this team, is up to you. A key component of this game is in the name of the game, Dispatch. So you select heroes with certain stats to go and tackle missions. And according to how well they do, they can grow in stats, and your reputation as a dispatcher increases. It's a nice interactive element. Dispatch pushes the envelope and reminds us of what we love about decision-making games. This is all about decisions and the consequences that they have. It's content like this from Ad Hoc Studio, which shows what creative minds is what can make a company great and what can really spin off a great series of games. I want to see more like Dispatch. I want to see more seasons. I want to see more A Lone Wolf Among Us. Anything that is reminiscent of Telltale, and even better. That's what I want to see. That's what I would love. And I think that other players and people who give this game a try are also going to fall in love with this game and perhaps try other games in the genre.
Coward, you know? What kind of example is he setting? Stay tuned to find out.
But I will say, aside from dispatching, you also play an interactive role with hacking. And it's actually a bit more complicated than it looks. When you start getting viruses and having to unlock certain codes, it becomes a challenge. At least it was for me. I did not succeed every time. And that also has an effect on the decisions that come next, or it has an effect on what happens next in the story. So think about that when you are playing. So if you haven't played it, check it out. If you have, let me know what you think in the comments. Try to keep it spoiler free. Thank you. Like, subscribe. Have a great day.